All right. 3 minutes to noon, so I'm just going to go ahead and say good afternoon, everybody here on the West Coast. I am Tyrell Datweiler with Hill Productions, and I am at Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem, Oregon for court stop number 3 of the Northwest Women's Pool Association 2025 tour. We are playing 10 ball on 7-foot diamond tables. We have got a matchup between Jennifer McKune and Sophia Tran. This is a race to 6. This is an A-side match. And I believe you can cut up here. Yeah, Jennifer won the lag, so she will break off first. Just waiting for the player on the table directly to the left here to shoot so Jennifer can break. All right, 1 ball and cue ball threatening either side pocket, but nothing going down. Just roll that in, straight in shape on the 2 ball. Just have an angle, and believe the 3 ball is just underneath her body there on the right hand side. Gonna get around the 8. Does have a shot on the 3. The 4 is at the top of the screen here on the other side of the 6 and the 10. Position gonna be a little tricky here. Well, fortunate not to scratch. Tough coming across the table like that. Gonna be kicking at this 4 ball. She's just gonna go to the side rail probably. Or does she have an edge of the 4? Yeah, can't tell from that angle. Was it? Oh, she's got jump cue. Okay, she's gonna jump this with the bridge. And good action, gets over the ball, but catches the wrong side of the 4. Cue ball in the drink. Look at try from Sophia there. Just gonna push that around the 8. Actually gets a good bounce off the point in the side pocket. Taken away, just going 1 rail around the 8. So if you're looking about going 1 rail at the top of the table, maybe. Or bottom of the table, I guess, the foot. Top of the screen. Right. Well, Sophia quickly on 2 fouls there. Table's pretty open though. I don't think Jennifer would chase the 3 foul in this situation. You don't really have an easy safe. As I mentioned, the balls are pretty open, all have pockets. Things get weird, then maybe you can have that 2 fouls that Sophia's on in your back pocket. Well, for all of you tuned in, you have access to the chat in YouTube. If you're watching on your computer or watching on your TV, feel free to jump in the chat, say what's up, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for if you got a player in this race that you are supporting. All right, a little kind of funny angle on this 6 ball. Gonna have to cut it to the side. Gotta watch out for the 7. And watch out, don't want to get behind this 9 ball. All right. Wonder if Sophia's got an edge of this. Also wonder if Jennifer's aware that she's on 2 fouls, if she warned her or not. All right, so it looks like she's going to go 1 rail. I think maybe she does have the thinnest edge if she were to try and go the bottom side here, but worried maybe about scratching or losing that cue ball somewhere funny. Good try. A little wide of the side there. Foul count resetting to 0 for Sophia, so good call on the kick shot, playing the percentage there. Very big ball to hit out of that rail. Jennifer gonna want to get back down table, shoot this 8 in the side. It's a little funny if you leave it long and have to try and play for the corner. Miss there, gonna bring Sophia back. Should be able to stun over, maybe a little bit of draw. Avoid going into the 10. She got the shape, played the shape right. Maybe took her eye off the aim. He may have called the 10 on the side. Playing two-way here. Maybe trying to put the 7 underneath the 9. Yeah, she was trying to put that 7 underneath the 9. Knew she was going into the 10. Called the 10 the side, just in case. Not gonna come up short. I don't think she got as much spin as she wanted either. Wanted that to open up out of the head rail. She was trying to play to the right side. Was trying to play at the right side of that 9 ball. Does bank to the lower right. Wow, what a shot. Great shot from Sophia there. This is table 6 at Phil's, for anybody that's familiar with this venue. This is our main TV table. We'll be streaming with commentary today and tomorrow. They do have 2 Evo Sports cams in here as well. I believe table 1 is the other table that the players can opt to stream from through Evo Sports. They mentioned they do have 2 cameras in here, but I stole the internet from their second camera. Apologies, guys. Yeah, if you go to the Evo Sports YouTube channel, you can find that other table that is streaming this, that players can stream to. No commentary on that one, though. I believe there's a match between Dora Valdez and Catherine McMillan on the Evo stream currently, if you are interested. Or if you've got multiple screens set up wherever you're watching from, there you go. You can have action on both screens. That 2 ball gonna get there. It is, as well as the 4 ball, I believe, but she's gonna be right up on top of this 1 ball. Jennifer's looking at banking this. Oh, it did play to the side. Maybe the 7 ball was a little big on that shot. I think she's booked here on the 3, though. And 7's definitely now big if you try and kick out of that side rail. Kicked out the other long rail. Almost makes that 8-ball. Pretty good layout for Sophia here. Here he goes. Pretty natural line to the right side of the 5. She's shooting down into this ball though. I like going forward. Oh, so she opted to try and draw into the 8. I don't like that. Unless the 3 didn't go past the 7, but it really looked like on the screen it did. Yeah, I liked playing the 3 in the lower left and letting that cue ball go forward to the 5. Seven ball is the biggest problem. Does look like there's some room. It's a little away from the side pocket, so you could shoot it to that upper left, need be. But the 8's pretty big down in that upper right, so you could shoot the 7 the other way. Only thing you gotta contend with is passing the side. Points like to jump out and grab the ball sometimes. All right, Sophia with the second chance here. We'll look at the 3 in the side. Just draw a little bit to hold for this 5 ball. Is it playing full stop? It's fine, you know. Definitely some angle, but a very playable ball. Pass really natural for the 6. Pretty straight on the 6 though. And you probably have to elect to draw back to the right side of the upper side pocket. And cheat the pocket a little bit. Pretty good. As I mentioned, that ball is just the left of the side pocket, a little bit of space to work with so the cue ball can go into the rail. And she shot it into the rail though. Hit it a little too thick. Okay. We're just gonna have to play this combo here. I'm not gonna play this too hard. You just kind of want to roll it pretty gently, just so the 7 gets to the 8 and knocks it in. With a little bit more speed than I expected, but 7 has stayed in front of the side pocket, so that's good. Be able to just go a little below center, a little bit of draw into the rail and back out for this 9 ball. Bouncing camera, I apologize for that. The cameras are mounted on the lights of the adjacent tables, so those lights get bumped. They do jostle a little bit. No, go back to this view. It's a little disconcerting. All right, Sophia looking to go up 2-0 here. And that she does. Line ball hiding up in the cue ball drop. Anybody that's not familiar with the mechanics of the diamond pool table design, they have a sensor for the cue ball. So when the balls roll by, you get this laser that basically determines which ball's the cue ball. And when the cue ball comes by, there's a flipper that kicks it out of the track into the cue ball drop. Sometimes if it gets dusty or dirty, or if it's misadjusted, it will mistake the 9 ball, the 1 ball, or sometimes the 5 ball. It's a cue ball, and they get kicked up into that cue ball drop. A little trivia that nobody asked for. Yeah, good shot on the 1. Rolling right into the line for the 2. Let's see if that other camera's settled. Good shot moving out for the 3. Gonna have to play the combo on the 4 ball here. Looks like gonna need to go into the rail by the 9 ball and just roll out a little bit, while at the same time making sure your 3 ball stays. Although it's gonna consolation prize. It's gonna go in as well. Looks like she's got a shot on the 5 still. Go side to side, so go into this bottom rail and come back across the table, keeping a little bit of angle on the 7 ball, or the 6 ball, I mean. So she can go into the rail and back out for the 7. Would have liked to brought that cue ball a little more to the left. At 6, has a shot on the 6, but it's a little steeper than probably would have liked. It's going to be tracking back and forth. Looks like she's got a couple options. She can cut the 6 into the 8 and carry them off the 8 to the side. She could go off the back of the 6 and into the 8 and try and play the 8 into the side, although it's a little left of center, which makes that probably the trickier option. Okay, she's got to decide if she wants to go to the head rail, back kind of down the center of the table for cut the 8 to the upper left, or if she just wants to go in behind the 8 ball, short side, shoot down a little right. So it looked like she took the first option. She's come up short though. Gonna have to bank it. Or she could, bank this 8 towards the head rail to the left there and let the cue ball come down, maybe underneath the 10 or 9. So it looks like she's gonna bank it though. We could try a little long. Ball, I think, saved her from a scratch there, but it has set up real nice for Sophia. Might want to put a little bit of inside on this ball, just to flatten the angle out of the side there. Okay, so she didn't play it with a whole lot of speed. Made sure that cue ball didn't risk getting in behind the 10 ball. Gets the bank dialed in for the long one there. After that miss on the side, swooshes it. All right. Jennifer putting a tally on the board. Score 1-2 in this race to 6. Take a look at our sponsors. Our official tour sponsor of the 2025 tour, Lippman Lights, changing the way you see pool, lippmanlights.com. Rose City Billiards, BCA League in the Portland Gresham area. Contact Raquel if you're looking to get into BCA in that area. Diamond 9 Northwest, Diamond Pool Table Distributor serving the Northwest. Good old John Scudder, diamond9northwest.com. Specializes in pool table sales, delivery, setup, the whole shebang. And of course, thank you to Phil Bar and Grill here in Salem, Oregon for hosting us this weekend. They also contributed to sponsored, contribute to some of the added money as well. And also the NWPA has a brand store. They partnered with Jam Up Apparel, so they have their brand store through Jam Up Apparel. They do have a player jersey or a WPA branded jersey that they got for sale out there at the store. I think I've got a graphic of that. Yeah, so pretty cool design. Nicole Denisi, one of the board members, does all the media for the NWPA. One of her designs there. If you're interested in getting yourself a NWPA branded jersey, you can go find their store at Jam Up Apparel. All right, Sophia just rolling out here. All that all Jennifer can do here is play safe. Make this one kind of around the stack here. She needed to stop the cue ball or draw it back a little bit. Pretty good save from Sophia there. Almost sticks it on the 10. She would have liked to be on the 10. Eliminate this one rail kick. Ooh, nice try, Jennifer. Doesn't look like she needs to bank this. It looks like, well, maybe the 5's a little big. First glance, I thought she could play it into the side past the 5 there, but I think it's bigger than it looks on the screen. Yeah, looking across from where I'm sitting at the actual table. All right. I take that back. I think the bank is the right shot. Plus, as the upside, you can just stop the ball and you've got dead shape on the 2. And just stop this, maybe pull back a little bit. Oh, she rattled it though. Okay. Five is a fair amount off the rail. It might be playable into the side. Looking at that now, I think. Apologize. I've got the cameras are being broadcast over wireless receivers. A little bit of interference in the room. Too many bodies, too many phones. A little bit of that splotchy every now and then. Sophia have part of this ball between the 8 and the 10. It kind of looks like it. So did you get more plugins and other stuff, more storage? I was wondering if she would call the bank there. Probably would need to put a little bit left on it. Well, I like this bank. I don't like wailing at it. I like playing it maybe a hair faster than pocket speed. I leave the cue ball down here. And if you go a little bit long, maybe the 5 ball rolls in behind the 8 ball. Kind of play this 2 ways. She did go long, so you kind of saw how the 5 was going back in behind the group of balls. If she'd played that softer, she very well possibly could have left Jennifer kicking. Let me get down into this ball a little bit. I think she put some left English on to try and pull back out to the right side. I think it played between the 9 and the 10. So she could have played to the other side. It's a little risky because your cue ball. Gotta make sure you don't go into the 9 ball, as you could scratch in the corner. Should get that pretty well. It would have been nice if the 10 ball rolled a little bit up off that rail, left an easier combo. I don't think the 9 has a full pocket. I think she has to play the combo now. It's a little awkward because you're cutting the 9 one way to cut the 10 the other way.
That's what I was trying to say. I think that way I could be in there, but that if I like oh, that's right. That actually yeah.
Little scare of the side pocket there. Works out. Never tying this at 2-all. Take a look at that tour schedule. I mentioned this is stop number 3. We're at Phil's Bar and Grill in Salem, Oregon. Well, in a little less than a month, we're headed out to Boise, Idaho, to the Pocket. Like that venue a lot. We enjoyed it when we were there last year. Looking forward to going back. And then August, we'll be heading up to Players Sports Bar in Kennewick. Another great venue. And then we take a month off, head to Ox Billiards for a 9-foot table stop in Seattle, Washington. And then we cap it all off at Scratch Billiards in Fife, Washington in December for our final stop and awards banquet. Scratch, new venue for the tour. I'm looking forward to checking it out.
It's been already been up. I like it.
You're gonna have to kick out the foot rail here. And it's safe. Well, Jennifer can see the one. A little awkward though. Doesn't really have a pocket. And maybe the faintest, like if you roll it and just catch a little bit of the point going in. Play the combo, the 1-8.
Oh, they're all what I mean.
Play the one off the 10 carom into the. Yeah, the 8 was a pretty big ball.
See,
There's no camera.
I know, it just seems weird. I just need a slushy. I know.
No, awkward shot. So I think Sophia assessed the difficulty of all of them as nearly identical. So why not take a flyer at the 10 ball? Pretty sure she called the 10. I think she called the 10. May have just misunderstood her indications with her cue that maybe that she was playing the 2, or maybe she was trying to play the 2 off the 10. All right, gonna bring it all the way back across for 3 in the same pocket. The 4 is the one down here to your lower left on the screen. Can't tell how straight she is. I think she's got a little bit of angle going into the side rail. Well, maybe it was straight. Tried to cheat it and go to the top rail. 5 ball was going to be tough either way. One of those situations where the 5's just barely south of the side pocket, so you got a little bit of rail to work with, but not a lot. It's just going to try and come into the small window. I don't think she got there. Did she go rail first, or did she get there?
Right.
Yeah, she did get there. 6 looked just in the way to me.
I like that. Sounds entertaining to me.
Nice shot. How's that 7 ball lying? Don't think it's on the point. I think it's actually just in front of the side pocket, near the point. Yeah, it looks a lot better from this side view. Should be able to roll that in. I'm like 6 inches back out off the rail for the 8 ball. Roll 8 ball in, be on the 10. Pretty good. There is any downside to this layout, I think it might be the cue ball line is going kind of towards the side rail. And in general, try not to leave yourself on the rail, but head ball should be pretty straightforward regardless. Well, if you don't already, you can follow the NWPA on Instagram, Facebook. We have a YouTube channel. You can also learn more at playnwpa.com, where you can find the rules, the dress code. If you're interested in playing one of the stops, you can get registered there. It's got all the info for you. Speaking of following, if you don't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, Hill Hill Productions. Get notified whenever I go live at any of the tour stops. I am the official streaming partner for the tour in the last couple years. Brought me back again this year, so appreciate them having me. Really enjoy doing these events. Also, share the live stream if you can, your Facebook with your friends, family, anybody you know that likes pool. We got free stream today and tomorrow. We'll probably be here till 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Back around probably 10 tomorrow morning and going until we're done. I'm guessing probably around 7 or 8 tomorrow night. But yeah, we got plenty of free pool live stream this weekend. Yeah, I appreciate anybody that can do that. Also helps get the word out about the tour, and obviously the sponsors. Again, big thanks for anybody that can. Feel free to hit that like button as well for the stream. Helps promote it, the algorithm. People with interest in pool and billiards helps us start showing up in their feeds. All right, hold that ball. Ball in hand, Jennifer. Yeah, just trying to rub the 3, but caught the 6 on the way in. I'd like to have gotten that cue ball a little further to the right. Or would have like just got generally to the right of that 4 ball. Now her cue ball is angles going away from the 5. I think you could just stop it and shoot the 5. Maybe go forward for the 6. Yeah, the problem here in the angles, I think the cue ball's going into the 7. If you play with speed, it would redirect you to the right, yeah, in the right direction. Sorry, had to have a sidebar with our media person, board member, and media guru Nicole Denisi. Actually played the first match on the live stream today, although there was no commentary for that match. So weren't able to get into the venue as early as we would like this morning, so setup was a little rushed. I think I managed to get the stream going when that match was at 1-1, so not too long after start. But yeah, usually don't do commentary for the first match of the day, so we can keep an eye on things and focus and make sure that everything is working as expected, looking good. Yeah, 6 pretty deep in the pocket, trying to go rail first, no contact. Intrigued that she's put the cue ball so close. Draw this. I think you just need center ball here. She hit it pretty soft though. More of a drag shot than anything. Does well to miss the 10 ball. I need to pull this cue ball back a little bit. Good stroke, good speed. Hit that sweet. All right. Yeah, it's a tie ball game again. 3-all. All right, ball on the sign on the break here. Look at the one ball. Two's got a pocket. 3 went down. 4 down here in the lower right. 5 back up the other end of the table. They're on the rail. Good shot from Sophia there. Nope, gonna come with a big one here. You gotta draw this all the way back, or you gotta go high follow to that foot rail and all the way back their way. Good accurate stroke. No, not quite the action she wanted. Looking at the bank. I just played it a little tight. So you're trying to judge the contact point by looking at the reference lines. Corner to that center diamond, and then from that first diamond to the point in between the center and the diamond on the right here on the head rail. Hit that good. Other times you'll see players play to the on the screen, the bottom side of that side pocket, just to take it out of play. She hit that really well. Confident enough to go above it on your screen. Wow. She got on that 6 ball so good. I'm surprised she missed that. She was fortunate though. Just left Sophia kicking here. We'll leave Jennifer a shot into the side here. And I gotta come with a stroke here. Gotta get back down for this 10 ball. Probably gonna opt to dig into this ball. Angle she's got going forward. You gotta a little bit rail first with some inside. That's, if you hit it bad, it's easy to scratch in that lower right. All right, so she opts just to hold it side to side. Take a little longer shot on that 10 ball. I like that. Not trying to do too much. No, bummer miss there. Yeah, getting let off the hook.
What is it? I want that there. Oh. Yeah. Cherry stream. Yeah. Oh. If you do it this way, it'll give you the link. I don't know if you want to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Some people like want to text it, but that's hard to find.
Thank you so.
I'm just looked at it. That's the right person.
Frustrated.
And they change, and then they change interface and stuff all the time. Where they have to come and you're like, get it now.
Exactly.
That's it.
Different.
Yeah. I'm still.
All right, 3 ball down. Ooh, 1 ball tracking into that head rail.
Moving so fast.
Oh, that is, yeah. try to keep up. Yeah, try to keep up.
Well, there's a thin cut, I guess. If you want to play it. Well, pretty good try.
All right, can I get you anything?
Okay. Now get them both. Nope. Looks like the 2 leads to the 4, which is down here on this headrail. All right. She can't get into the window. She does. See if she goes 1 rail out or 2 rails out here for the 7 ball. I think I like going 1 rail. She's definitely worried about running into the back of the 8. A little too much side spin. Just really open that cue ball up out of the rail. Herself right behind the 10. Good hit. We'll leave a shot, but let's let the cue ball on the rail. Fortunately, Jennifer doesn't really need to do anything more than top here.
Correct.
I'm just gonna get this ball back to the 10. Speed looks pretty good. Now Sophia looking to go up on the hill here. All right. For breaking here in rack 9. Nothing down. One doesn't go on the side. It does look like maybe you can cut it to the lower right corner. Call that the Hill Productions corner. Just gonna play safe. Good choice. That entire wall of balls to put the cue ball behind. No, kicks. Oh no. Well, maybe that didn't roll as good as it looked like it was about to be. think Sophia immediately called the 10, but maybe now that she looks at it, it might not be as on. Might have to play the 1-8-10. Yeah, that's what she's looking at. Yeah, maybe she's gonna try and play that tight window. Seems like it's so easy. Run the 8. Does look like maybe you can cheat the pocket a little bit. Cheat the 10 to get more of the left-hand side of the pocket. Wow, there was way more room than it looked like on the camera. All right. Well, the 1-10 is going to bring this to an end there. Sophia going to win this one 6-3. Gonna take a break for a second, but we will have another match up right away, I believe. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute.
Thursday.